regards to the furnace area, right? So I just want to, tell you guys what I learned. Um, so furnace room comprises of a couple of things, right? One is the furnace, which, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, this is very high level and layman, right? So furnace is what heats your house, right? And then also it has the air conditioning for the house, right? And that's a critical component in your house because in winter, summer is fine, you can manage somehow, right? But winter, if it's -20, -30, and your furnace has problems, it did happen with one of my friends just a few days ago, and he had to replace the furnace, right? But it took the guy to come in 24 hours. Like 24 hours it took for him to come and replace it. So in that time he had to run around with the codes and all the research, right? Eventually, he got it done the next day, but yeah, it was cold that day. So he was with the jacket and everything, right? He had the external, like separate heaters, but when you walk in the bathroom and kitchen area, and you don't necessarily have heaters everywhere, right? So he was struggling. He was in the jacket the whole day. So furnace, coming back, so furnace is very important in your house, right? It's a very important component. So and then you have a water tank, the hot water tank, right? Just next to it. That is responsible for your the hot water in your house, right? So the furnace, in terms of the maintenance, right? From what I know, there is an air filter, right? Like a rectangular shaped filter which collects. I think it's responsible to collect the dust and whatever, right? When the hot air or the air movement happens throughout the house, the filter is the interface. So they say every 2-3 months, or whenever it gets dirty, right, it gets clogged, then you need to replace it. Typically they say every 2-3 months. So that is one maintenance. And you don't turn off the furnace at any time. That's the suggestion, regardless of what season it is, right? But technically, you know what the furnace is for, right? It's for air conditioning and heating. So in summertime, technically you can switch it off, but again, right? If you're around, if it's for a day or two, that's okay. But I mean, the recommendation is not to do anything with the furnace. It has to be on, right? The air conditioning in the house, there is a thermostat which you can use to control the temperature. Again, if it's normal summer or other seasons, it's fine. You can turn it off and you can go. But winter, definitely you need the heating on, right? Otherwise, all the water pipes would get frozen and it will burst. So it will cause problems. So that's with with the furnace, and they say that the life of the furnace is around 10 to 15 years typically, and that's what happened with one of my friends, right? So it did complete its 10, 12 years, 10 years, so that's the reason he replaced it rather than fixing it. So with respect to the hot water tank, right, typically you can purchase the whole hot water tank, but normally it's on as a rental. So people use it as a rental service. So there is a monthly a small fee that you provide, the rental that you provide for the service, right? So yeah, that's the setup for the hot water tank, right? And yeah, that's about it. That's all I know, the basics. Of course, there will be more with respect to this, but right now I didn't have any problems, so whatever I know, I shared with you. So if you have more information, anything that I would know, I would, I need to know, then please put it in the comments. That'll be very helpful always, right? So one scary thing that I want to share. It's not related to the furnace or anything, but it's related to what happened in the furnace room. The last few weeks, suddenly we noticed that there is a leak from the ceiling, right? Where it's all wood, right? It's not like a huge leak, but there were water droplets falling, and right below was my the washing machine, right? So I could see the drops there collecting, and then yeah, initially I was very scared. Like I didn't know what to do, right? What's the next step? You just call the plumber and I mean take a look at it, or is there some other home solutions, right? So a lot of things were going in my mind, and how soon, right? If it's a weekend, then will they come or not? And what if the leak gets bigger and there's water in the basement? So a lot of things, and I had seen all those stories, right? But after some time, it stopped, right? For whatever reason, I didn't do anything, and I came upstairs and I tried to check if there is, the directly above, if there was a washroom or if there's anything which was causing the leak, right? There's nothing like that, right? But then I realized there was a season change happening from like warm to suddenly cold weather. So I thought, and then back to warm, right? So I thought that maybe something is frozen and then it got melted, and so luckily it stopped. Then I monitored for the next few days. Every day there was nothing, so I just left it there, right? So let me know if you think that I need to look into it further or just monitor it for now, because I don't know, right, what the source is. And it wasn't coming through the pipes. That's a good news. It wasn't coming through the pipes of that area. It was coming plainly from the ceiling, which is all wood, right? So yeah, just let me know if you guys have faced the same, and something that I can do, right? Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to share. It just came to my mind, right, because I was talking about the furnace room. So yeah, thank you.